Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, going to be a Midrank Madness that the replay was sent to Sniper Monkey at the email address in the description with the subject of Midrank Madness, which just means that it's gold, platinum, or diamond level. He will watch every single replay sent to him. Let me know which ones are fun to cast. And here we are, bottom left. It is going to be a blue Terran player. It is solidvhero. And in the top right, it's a red Terran player. It is seabeetee. All right, fair enough, dude. Ooh, really early gas here. Really speaks to Reapers, doesn't it? Yeah, both players going barracks up at home. Ooh, but a 2-racks opener here from solidvhero because he didn't get gas. So he's going to be making Marines. Whereas seabeetee is going to be going for Reapers, is my assumption here. He could rush to some kind of a factory unit, but I don't know. We'll have to see. We will have to see. Yeah, 2 racks into gas here. Neither player feels particularly comfortable about expanding right now, but seabeetee is saving up some money, maybe to expand, or maybe just because this is Midrank Madness, right? So hard walling off. There is, let's see, is there enough? Yeah, there's enough gas for a Reaper, but right into factory. Okay. So seabeetee is rushing towards factory tech. There are Marines being pumped out here from solidvhero. Early game TVT, man. You never know what you're going to get, especially at the Midrank Madness level. All right, Marines. We're just going to defend. Yep, just going to defend. Without a bunker, mind you. Just here for all the world to see. Protected by power armor, I guess. This is a tech lab. Okay, tech lab on the barracks. So a factory with a tech lab. Cyclones, maybe? Early, super early cyclone? Swap. There we go. Swapping the factory for the barracks. Expanding here is seabeetee. Factory coming up from solidvhero. Double gas. And it is a cyclone. All right. Very good. These Marines got sick of defending, so they are going to go march out to see what seabeetee is up to. And what he's up to is having a single Marine. So this game could just be kind of over. Oh, 2 Marines. Hold on. But 2 Marines versus 4 Marines is not great. Oh, gosh. Okay, so expansion. This is not looking great. 1 Cyclone versus Marines? Not ideal, but you do have the range advantage. So, okay, great. Congratulations, you end up killing a single Marine. Cyclone gets another lock-on, because the cooldown on lock-on is like 4 seconds, I swear. Oh, yeah, these guys aren't even... Okay, well. I don't think they could have killed the Cyclone before they all died, but I mean, at least give it a shot, you know? solidvhero expanding behind it. New SCV coming off to... There he is. Zoom to... Complete construction on the second base for seabeetee, which just needs a tiny, tiny bit of work here. And yeah, check this action out. It's going to be just Cyclones on the start. You know what would murder this is a ton of Marines. Like just reactoring out 1 billion Marines, which, okay, solidvhero's kind of working on it. Getting some Hellions out too. Not as good against Cyclones. And a double starport. What are we doing? Liberators maybe? Battle cruisers would be fun. Okay, there we go. Liberator up. Tiny bit of a supply block there, but just for a second. Magfield Accelerator on the way. Cyclones are pretty good against Liberators. They can hit them from distance. They can kind of roam around and avoid the circles of doom. I like it. I like what seabeetee is up to here. I'm not as big of a fan of what solidvhero is working on. But I don't know. I don't know who wins this game. I did not watch this thing in advance, but Sniper Monkey certainly did. And again, super thanks to him for screening these for me. I do get a bunch, and... just don't really have the time to watch every single one. So he does that for me, and he is a great dude to do it. All right, what do we got here? Marines, blah, blah, blah. There's a bunker here in case enemy Marines show up. These Cyclones, man, It is 9 Marines that have died for Solid V Hero now. Yeah, he got those 2 Marine kills early in the game, but woof! He's been on the bad end of the trade stick for a minute now. Got a medevac out, maybe for like a Hellion drop or something. I don't see how Liberators is your answer when your enemy is making Cyclones. I really don't. They're fast enough to get out of circles. They have range enough to hit you. They can shoot air. I mean, they have all the things they need to deal with a Liberator. I don't understand it. It's just, we're maybe relying on Midrank Madness players not to have the best reaction time to Liberators. And even if, oh gosh, that is a dead medevac, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there were Hellions in that thing, and now she did. She just count on this getting like 7 kills because the reaction time from CBT is not awesome. Right? 1, 2, 3 workers. Yeah, okay, 4 workers down. So not 7, but that hurt. That definitely hurt. It's 28 to 29 workers now. Solid V Hero took a lead in the worker count, but see, now the Cyclones arrive. And, okay, a couple more. Oh, actually, 7. There you go. Got the 7 worker kills before dying. You know what? Fair. 7 kills for a Liberator. That's a good trade for a Solid V Hero. Look at him sending out more Liberators. I think he's just like, I just know. At this level of StarCraft, Liberators are insanely, insanely powerful. It's all about map awareness and fast reaction time to stop them, and that's just not something that a lot of Midrank Madness players have a ton of, you know? It is a fusion core from Solid V Hero. He might try to make some BCs here, but like, dude. The Cyclones are good against battle cruisers too. They do bonus damage versus armored. We've already mentioned they can shoot up. I just don't... Solid V Hero's making some questionable life decisions. I mean, I would agree with you normally that battle cruisers and Liberators are pretty good at this level, but CBT is already making Cyclones. All right, Liberator up. Amazing reaction time this time. Ooh. And great reaction time here with the other Liberator, just killing it before it could even go into defender mode. All right, so CBT kicking butt right now. Great reaction time, great response. Gets everybody out of there. He had just called down a bunch of mules, so that totally sucks, but hey, that means they still have some energy, or yeah, whatever they've got. This timer, before they explode, what is it called? Is it just kind of a generic cooldown, I guess, before they die? Whatever. Battlecruiser on the way, but got a bunch of Cyclones out, got a bunch of Hellions. The Hellions against the Marines, great. Cyclones against tanks are pretty good. You do have to get in range and take a shot before you can go out of range while you're hitting them. With the lock-on ability, man, this is just Solid V Hero. He's got a plan. He's sticking to it, y'all. Third base is landed from CBT. Let's see if, yep, third base landing from Solid V Hero here at 7.5 minutes. I'm just placing all my bets on CBT right now. I don't know about you, but it certainly seems like this should be just composition-wise. Oh, look at him attacking that tank with everything, including the Hellions, which is hilarious. There we go. Hellions roasting up, barbecuing Marines that are just retreating for their lives. Okay, well, Sensor Tower dead. All the Marines are dead. They're going to take a couple units with them because Marine DPS is not a joke. But the third base just completely got rocked. That was a compositional win from CBT. Solid V Hero has a bunch of stuff, but the Hellions really do a good job against these entirely unupgraded Marines. Why are you pumping Marines if you don't have any upgrades for them? No attack, no armor, no combat shield, no stim? You're just giving unupgraded Marines out into the world at 8 minutes. Dude, come on. You're killing me, Solid V Hero. He's like, oh, my gas needs to go to battle cruisers and siege tanks, I guess. Fair. You do need a lot of gas for those things, but look at this. Third base from CBT happily rolling up. Solid V Hero's like, I couldn't get a third base too. Shut up, Falcon. I got this. I got it. I'm fine. I'm down 47 to 38 workers, which isn't ideal, but it's also not the worst thing in the world. High-sec auto-tracking on the way. Delicious. Delicious high-sec auto-tracking. And, all right. Battlecruiser took some hits. Killed a Cyclone and retreated, but now doesn't have much HP for anything at all. I mean, if this is a push from CBT... like, just snipe this Liberator and then go for it? Come on, you got an angle right here. Again, that's the trick. Angles on Liberators. Big, big, big deal. CBT says, I don't see the need to change anything. Let's make 4 Cyclones at a time. Let's get a +1 attack upgrade for my vehicle stuff. Hey, combat shield is done for solidvhero, and stim's on the way. Does he have medevacs? He's got a couple. So he's kind of be like, okay, so CBT's doing some weird stuff. If I just show up with like 100 Marines with combat shield and stim and maybe 1-1 and some medevac support, I can just kill him. That is true. That is true. But look at this little Cyclone Hellion race car mech setup here. It's like he's playing against a Zerg player, but he's doing it in a TVT. I kind of like it. Kind of like it a lot. Concussive shell being researched from CBT. Army value 87 to 53 in favor of CBT. Losing that third base when you did, problematic. Oh, well, I mean, it's nice that you planetary fortress up your third base, solidvhero, but again, the lock-on ability of the Cyclone can outrange your planetary. At least, no, he didn't get, that's weird. CBT got high-sec auto-tracking, and solidvhero is the one who has, you know, stuff that benefits from high-sec auto-tracking. I guess there are a couple turrets out from CBT. Okay, just kind of stutter-stepping into this third base. Tanks all die. Lock-on power. Repair is pretty good, though. All right, battlecruiser defending there as well. Not exactly beautifully well executed by CBT. He did lose a ton of stuff right there. He has lost a total of 10 Cyclones and 17 Hellions. The battle cruisers of solidvhero out on the map, alone, unsupported. They kind of do better if there's stuff supporting them in this situation. Oh, well. So I say that, and then, bam, one battle cruiser dies, and the other one's like, wait, what? Hold on. Jump. And he yumps right out of there. Okie doke, artichoke. +1 vehicle and ship plating on the way from CBT makes sense. He is hardcore meching here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is that lock-on outranging the planetary ability. And golly, that was just beautifully executed. That was way better than the first attempt out of CBT. And we just lock onto stuff and kite, and kite, and kite, and kite, and kite. Do bonus damage versus armored, which these Marauders are armored. Alright, so now you're down to 2 bases at 12 minutes. You can never feel happy about that unless your opponent's also on 2 bases, and then maybe you can handle it. But if they've got 3, and they've got 58 workers to 37 for you, the future is dark, is what it is. But this is why I like Midrank Madness. What is this? Who's going to do this at the pro level at TVT? Who? Nobody. Nobody's going to make a Cyclone Hellion race car army against a fellow Terran player. Because the Terran would just go this, Marine Marauder, except have more of it, and then just crush by 12 minutes. And it's like, oh, I see. This is why this doesn't happen against Terran. Happens against Zerg, because their units are kind of slow. And the fast units are really vulnerable to Hellions. That's why it works. I like the singular lock-on. He's like, I'm not going to use all my lock-on on that Liberator. Gosh, I don't know. As far as I could tell, Liberators have gotten about 7 worker kills, and 4 of them have died. I love Hellions attacking stuff they suck at killing, but because the Cyclones are here, it dies fast, and the Hellions are like, yeah, bro. We got it. We got that. Oh, a 4th base is done from CBT, too. Okay. So solidvhero is going to hope that CBT just kind of walks into a bunch of siege tanks and dies. Oh, look at this move out. solidvhero moves out. CBT's like, oh, where's the army? Do I want to? Ah, there it is. There it is. Quick, lock on. Now, the thing is, defeating this kind of an army is going to be tough without Splash. Technically, the Hellions are Splash, but against Marauders, they're kind of garbage. 136 to 84 supply. If this is going to work for CBT, it's going to be solely because he has a massive army advantage. Not because it works against this composition. Yeah? Like, Banelings are a great answer to Marines, but if it's 1 Baneling versus 10 Marines, no, it's not anymore. So this is the same thing. Marine Marauder Medevac is fantastic against a weird race car mech setup, but if you're outnumbered by 50 supply, you know, it can work on ya. Oh my gosh, what a weird battle this is. And, yeah. Not really kiting at all, just kind of using overwhelming numbers to just burn through these Marauders. These Marines are all dying. Siege tanks set up immediately. Get somewhat target fired. Not really target fired, but they die anyway, and that's your GG. It is 108 to 14 army supply. solidvhero's like, but I had Liberators. They're OP at this level of StarCraft. It's like, again, yes, they generally are, but sometimes you run into someone doing just the exact counter to what you're trying to do. I don't know if maybe this is the third or fourth time these guys have played on ladder, but bam. seabeetee knew exactly what he was doing against what solidvhero was trying to do. What he wanted to do was battlecruiser Liberator, and maybe like some Marines for gas dump, but nope. It was not simply enough. Weird. I like it. Again, I enjoy weird games. They are fun. They tickle my funny bone. That was very, very entertaining. Resources lost 17,000 and 10,000. Pretty good. Pretty good. Really not bad at all. Yeah, 28 SCVs down for solidvhero, 9 down for seabeetee, 7 of those in 1 Liberator attack. Pretty good from seabeetee. 58 works in 4 bases at the end of the game. He's just not enough stuff. The battlecruiser is expensive. Good. If your opponent's making, like, unupgraded Marines? I mean, they do pretty well against upgraded Marines, too, if they have their upgrades, right? Yeah, there's too many weird things here. 7 Liberators got killed. He lost an orbital, a command center, and a planetary for the trifecta. So GG, well done. That is quite a win. Quite a win indeed for seabeetee. And yeah, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Midrank Madness. Go ahead, hit the like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
The path of ascension is before us.